lights have begun. The sun cycle.
Time for getting back.
3B Party Street. Got you. I'll show you how I get down.
Welcome. This is This Week's High. I am OGKT420. And this is my guy.
I'm Jeff.
We just did a fat rip, so, work with us. And this is our first time.
A little slow.
So be gentle in the comments.
A little slow.
You know what I'm saying? But this is, This Week's High, and we will try to inform you and bring you our opinions about everything that has to do with marijuana. So, this week we were going to be talking about the prices. Is one of our topics. Prices. Man, I go to dispensaries a lot, and seems to be very little rhyme and reason to the pricing in them. I don't know if I'm alone in my thinking on this. Most have 3 to 4 tiers, usually a gold, silver, bronze, or a platinum, bronze, gold, silver. I was just looking earlier, and I found a few strains that were at a local dispensary for $18 a gram. And
God damn.
yeah,
What the?
$18 a gram.
Shit.
And I think 2 of them were in the teens, in the low teens. Like one was like 13,
Percentage.
one was like 15 of THC. And I question,
where's
like,
the-
I think, 207 passed, and that's great. But I think there really needs to be some kind of a...
Needs to be a stopgap. Or is medical gonna fund the entire
Or-
adult use program? Like, I mean, I know they're taking from our coffer or whatever you want to call it, but damn, like, are we just gonna let's go ahead and up the prices too, so that we can just go ahead and put every dispo in, every adult use dispo in? I don't know, man. That's some sketchy shit.
Very
it's
much
weird.
so. And it's just like I don't mind a high price point, but with a high price point should also come like high quality, high THC level.
Well, and what are we judging that on then? Then there comes a whole nother aspect to that question too. Like, how are we costing or how are we pricing our medicine? Like $18 a gram. Like, how are we justifying that? And if it's 18%, paying $1 a percentage, shit.
Yeah, ouch.
Yeah. Everybody gonna be growing for themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be growing for themselves, which ain't bad for me because that's good for business.
Yeah.
But that ain't right, man. It ain't right
No.
that they're doing us like that. Like,
No, and that's just like I think a few days ago I saw 45. I think it was a $45 or $50 quarter, and it was like 9% THC.
what?
And I'm just like, why do you even have that?
And how are they putting that out?
I'm like, are they
why
just
don't you
like, does
send-
whoever buy their weed just close their eyes and be like, just give it to me? I'm buying whatever
that
you
shit,
put in my hand.
that all their high grade shit couldn't clear the other testing, so they're like, oh yeah, we got to put out the 9% because that's the only shit that was clean.
I don't know how that happened. I think that might have been the lowest THC percent I've ever seen. That wasn't like a CBD.
Right?
Straight.
Like some kind of heavy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fucking rough, dude.
Well, yeah. And then, what do we got here?
This is some of that strawberry daiquiri. I don't know if you tried
Strawberry
that.
daiquiri. No, I didn't. Let's see. I don't.
Eh.
Let's see. Excuse me while I take a rip.
Yeah.
That's nice. It actually does have some like strawberry flavor in it too.
A little bit, yeah. It's got a little bit of. It came out a little young, so it's not. I don't. The flavors aren't fully developed. I don't think, but. It's,
All right, let's touch on that. In dispensaries, when we go in there, you can't always go for just buying the name, folks. Like, especially nowadays, most ordering is online. You can't.
for sure,
you're not
yeah.
looking at what you're buying. Don't just buy a name. Don't just buy a name, unless whoever told you. It's good because if you buy like peach rings or something like that, like you might end up a little disappointed when it doesn't taste like peach rings.
That shit wasn't peach rings.
Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, you were saying that. You were saying that you got some shit that wasn't.
Yeah, that's happened to me a couple of times. But
Get some stuff called Tangy or Tangerine Dream, and then
do a little
tangerine
homework.
there.
Leafly is your friend. Look on there.
Sure.
At least it'll tell you about the terpenes that are in there, or supposed to be in there.
Supposed to. What I find hard with buying in dispensaries is you can't. How do you know what you're getting? I mean, it's a name. You might be able to see it through the jar.
I mean,
half the time they don't even let you touch the damn jar anymore, much less smell the product.
Yeah.
Like I asked the guy if I could. The last time I went into a dispensary a couple months ago, I asked the guy if I could smell it, and he just looked at me like I was high.
Yeah,
or
no,
something.
you can't really do none of that. No,
They're like, no, man, you
You
can't.
eyeball it.
I can't even open the thing
it.
for you
Yeah.
anymore. It's just like look at it through the jar. Bro, that's not how you tell quality. It's just like, oh yeah, that looks like.
Especially
Some
I like.
booth that's been
I can
rolling around for a
understand not wanting to open the jar. Okay, cool. I can understand.
Especially with the current
But
pandemic stuff.
get some good fucking, what are they called? And I'm about to plug somebody for fucking free. I can think they're called Smokus Focus jars.
Okay.
They're lit. They have magnifying glasses on them.
Hell yeah.
Get some shit like that. Spend a couple dollars, man.
Like it ain't like they ain't got the money.
I mean,
$18 a gram.
Yeah. Or something. Do something so that you can actually see the shit. You got fucking grandma's mason jars. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Who can tell what the fuck is in there? You know what I'm saying?
Refracting and diffracting the light.
Yeah.
Just what the blurry and shit. Yeah, that looks like fire. Get home and it's all janky barf shit. Like,
or
what
this
the
is
hell
funny.
did I get here?
This has happened
Like
a couple of times.
on the interwebs the other day. He got some popcorn shit for $65 an eighth. Fuck.
Yeah.
Because you can't look
He
at
was
your
mad.
shit. He was mad.
Yeah, he was big mad. Or I've gotten like sometimes it's like buy a gold tier eighth, get a low tier eighth, you know what I'm saying, for free. And the low tier shit be better than the high tier shit. And I'm just like, what is there? There's not a point to this. There's not a point.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Name, strain, don't mean shit until you look at the buds.
There are certain strains I can't say that like I'll recommend for people because I've never had it bad. Like I've had it better, you know what I'm saying, than others.
I feel
But
you.
it's always at least gets the job done.
Yeah, it's always that
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
It's always good. You know what I mean? I can't really say that I've had anything that I've been like, oh god, that was bad. Like the strain wise or genetics wise.
I can
say
Kalishnikova. Trash.
yeah, you were saying that
Big
you got
trash.
some trash.
But
Like anything that I've ever, that I've smoked or from the dispensaries or whatever, it's always been like if it was bad, it was like, oh shit, this was cured wrong. This wasn't even, they didn't even try to fucking flush this shit. You know, it was something that was done either in the grow or post harvest that made the product bad, or it was fucking 6 months old and it sat in grandma's mason jar on the shelf for 6 months in the dispo before they finally got rid of the shit.
Yeah.
So, like, genetically speaking, or strain wise, I personally think that if it made it to the point where people are trying to sell it in the open market, it's probably a pretty solid strain.
Brands. Is there a reason to pay? Is there not a reason to pay?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes there is. Sometimes there's not. Yeah. When it comes to brands in the dispensaries in Arizona, I do see a definite difference, usually in the name brand packaged products. I'll say in general, like the concentrates, the flour that I've gotten, usually are higher quality, and there's levels to that quality. I definitely like, just for instance, there's a company, High Grade, I think they're called, Arizona, or High Grade AZ. They're good stuff, and they don't rob you blind either. I grab a lot of they have prepackaged half ounces for like 100, 115. Usually, sometimes they're popcorn. Still tastes good, smokes good, gets me high.
I smoke
happy.
popcorn all day, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've been seeing like some in the social area, like people like getting upset because they got popcorn or whatever. Like, if it's fire, like, I don't.
Here's my opinion on that, man. If you're paying shelf prices and you're getting popcorn, I'd be upset. Like, if I'm paying for something that should be a B or a C grade, and industry professionals will understand that when you cut your plants and you process the cannabis, there's grades. It's basically screens, and A grade falls through this screen and then down. It all falls through smaller screens or whatever, and then you get down to the popcorns and the larvae stuff and whatever. But yeah, I feel like if you're paying for even bronze tier or your lowest tier, if you're paying a tier price for popcorn, I'm gonna be upset. Some of the stuff that I've seen on socials is like that one guy. He paid $65 an 8 and he got popcorns, and I'd be real fiery. Real fiery about that. And like you said, like is it brands? Like, should some cat's name make all the difference in that? Should you be okay getting popcorns at $65 an 8 if it's some dude out of Cali or wherever?
Yeah.
In my opinion, hell no.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't selling popcorns for 65 and 8. Like, like that's some bad marketing, or whoever was on that supply chain or whatever, whoever made the decision that.
Yeah. Now the question is, was that a bad jar?
Or is that
how they do?
Is that SOP? Is that how they roll?
Yeah, because maybe they just had a shitty person jar that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bam, bam, bam. I can see that. In corporate, see that all the time. You see that all the time. They got to try to make that next buck.
But because I mean, like, most of when I paid high dollar for an eighth, they're usually pretty ass butts. I can't say that I've got popcorn for 65. I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
and at the same time, you got to understand, if you're buying a fucking eighth, you're not going to get an eighth bud usually. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The whole eighth ain't going to be one bud.
Yeah, you're getting
you know
one
what I'm saying?
bud.
Like,
no. That's
so,
not how that works.
You know.
They trim that shit down.
Hell yeah.
No, and it's I think exactly. So more to that is people's perceptions are a little skewed as to what they should be getting as to what they're actually going to get.
Facts.
Like Stop looking at Instagram expecting.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get that
exactly.
Instagram.
Yeah.
That beautiful
Big
fucking-
ass cola.
Man, they use fucking
You
photo
don't get
boxes
that.
and shit.
You don't get that.
There's no shadow. It's
The
all
grower
fucking
and the
crystally
people
shit.
that pay to grow it, that's who get that.
Did you know that there's actually a thing called the grower's cut?
The grower's cut.
Motherfucker walks in and takes his percentage.
Yes.
That's-
That's the prettiest shit.
And that's the pretty shit. That's the Instagram shit. That's the face
That's that
faces,
you don't got it shit.
Yeah, that's the this is my shit. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get the B's and the C's.
Yeah.
Be happy with the B's and the C's because that A shit is fire. So, that's my opinion on that. Like people's perception of what they should be getting and what they're actually gonna get is not in line.
Yeah.
It's not in tune with itself. So people probably won't like me for saying that, but
I mean, hey,
It is what it
it's
is.
just our opinion. It's just
Yeah.
our opinions. Don't leave an angry face comment. or
right.
We're sorry. I apologize.
I don't. I'll be here. It's
Please
all
do
right.
not be mad at me. Moving right along.
Yeah.
207 passed. It's good. Is it bad? I don't know. Who's good for who?
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
For sure. I don't know enough about it, really.
I don't know a lot, but I'll talk about what I do know because I can't tell you what I don't know. I know that a single person can have 6 plants. I'm not sure about exactly how much flour you can have on you. I want to say it's like 2 ounces. Oh shit, they got us! No, I'm just playing. They're just driving by. It's okay.
Sign out the door.
Good
luck, man.
I think you can have 2 ounces on you of flour. I'm not sure it's either an ounce or 2 ounces.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, don't take me word for word. And then so much concentrate, and I'm not sure about how much concentrate either. But and then there's what I think and it's a differing sales tax. Like I think it goes like there's a flat tax that goes on it plus like a county tax, which is going to be around 16%. I think on top of whatever my medicinal brethren and sistren, if that's a word, I don't know if it is, but I said it, pay. So the medicinal patients won't pay that extra tax from 207.
Yeah, we good.
We good.
Now, if we continue to stick with the medicinal dispensaries, if you try to go in and buy in a rec dispensary, then you'll pay the tax. But
Okay, so
keep your medical card. You're gonna have to pay the state either way, but I think 16% you can pretty easily equate that out in your medical expenses.
Yeah,
and then some,
I
I would expect.
yeah, in the long run, if you're a smoker, then you probably just want to go ahead and go medical and not have to worry about that tax.
Keep your
But
medical and then grow your.
are
grow your
there?
own
You say
joints.
there's going to be dispensaries that are strictly recreational.
That's my understanding. Yes.
Okay. I was wondering how they were going to do that. If they were going to just have
It's my
different
understanding
lines
that the medical dispensaries get kind of first run at it.
Mhm.
Like they'll be able to. I'm probably going to be all wrong with this, but it's my understanding like they get first shot at it. And then
well, that would make sense.
Whatever's left
you would
over,
want
if you
patients
got
to
the-
have the higher quality. If that's
Well,
what
like
they're
the
doing.
rec licenses, because there's going to be 2 different licenses.
Oh, for
So the medical dispensaries will have first run at the rec licenses to then. It's
Oh,
my understanding they're
okay.
going to be 2 separate dispensaries essentially. Or if
Okay.
if you can get one within the other, so if a medical can get a rec, then you can essentially maybe have them together, but it would be 2 separate lines.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, that's
over
what I
here,
figured they would do.
your
They would,
recs
like,
over
have an
here,
extra
and
window
oh
or
man, you
something.
flash
Yeah.
the medical card and you get your fast tracked or whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
Cool.
Like I'm VIP on the
It'll be interesting. What they say, like in April or something, everything goes into actual motion or something.
Well, they still gotta write all of the laws on it. That's the thing, is that they still gotta. Now that it's been opened up and it's been approved, and the state says, yeah, we're gonna do this. Now the lawmakers got to get together and agree
what's going to be all right.
exactly,
what's
like
not
exactly
gonna be
how
all
much
right.
you can have, exactly what this and where, and what protections or non-protections we have, and it really has to be litigated and fought out. And the unfortunate thing about it is, and this is the way that I understand it, is there will still be people getting arrested for doing things that are on that line. So then that has to then be litigated out, and it has to be
Murky waters.
yeah,
Waters.
that gray area. We got to figure out what the
Yeah.
gray area is and stomp that line in, and then
Yeah.
from there. And that's the scary part. So I don't know.
Yep.
My only advice there, I guess, is be fucking careful.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Don't
be
fucking,
smart about what you're doing like that. I
yeah.
read some shit about that seed guy in Arizona. He's selling seed over the internet or whatever, and saying that it's souvenirs, so I'm covered. No. U.S. extradited Mark Emery from Canada. Dude lived in Canada. He sold seeds to Americans. We went up there and grabbed his ass and put him in prison for I don't even know how long. You could find
What?
him. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Mark Emery, man.
For some seeds?
Yeah, for seeds. For selling seeds. We came up.
Damn. Was he like?
They chased his ass.
Was
down.
he a U.S. citizen or?
No, he was Canadian.
Damn.
They're like, you cross lines, bitch. We're coming for you.
down here. Hell no.
I think they even they did some super. I don't remember again. Quote me on it. I saw some video
Damn.
documentary.
Okay.
Like
Shit.
they tried for years to get him to come down here and like catch him while he was in the States and try to bind him up, but they couldn't do it. And then they ended up fucking like extraditing him, or I don't remember how they did it.
Motherfuckers. You dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was some dirty shit. I don't even know. I don't know if the guy's free now or not. I thought I saw something they freed
I'm
him.
going to Google that and find out. We'll come at you with information about that next time, maybe, or something.
We need it.
Yeah, touch on that.
We need
That's
Joe Rogan's
crazy.
Jamie on that shit.
Yeah. We needed Jamie. Oh, shit.
That's funny stuff.
Guess that the strawberry daiquiri is hitting nice.
Yeah,
Think I'm about to take a dab.
for sure.
Take a dab.
Something that I can tap this in? Ashtray or something?
Yeah, definitely.
This is done. Perfect.
And I think this is some OG 18. I have no idea of the strain, like the type, should I say? I think it's an indica. I really only get deep when I do my reviews on stuff. The rest of the stuff I just smoke.
Ooh, that fit in there real nice. Oh, no. Okay, yes, sir.
And you guys can check us out on Facebook. So this week's high, or on Instagram. I think it's this _weeks _high, or OGKT. Jeff, you got any pluggage you want to do?
My Instagrams are at Swemscapes. Swem is my last name, spelled SVEM Scapes. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so any home grow consulting or things of that nature, my guy can help you with that.
For sure, yeah. Swimscapes is kind of my, I don't know, it's my Instagram and my Facebook. It more or less chronicles my consulting work. The crops that I look at, that I see, anything from cannabis to landscaping. Shit, I had some grapes and shit in there for a while. I was working on a vineyard, so I mean... Hell, I did some fencing. Some ranching for some dude the other day. Like, people pay me to do all kinds of odd jobs, man. I do it all, so, but... It's that's why it's Swimscapes. It's basically my dumbass running around and working in some really cool scenic areas and doing some landscaping, some agricultural shit.
Hell yeah.
And cannabis. It's mainly cannabis. It's mainly pictures of my plants and other plants that I get to work with. Fuck, that shit's heavy. It's indica for sure, dude. It hits. It's
Yeah.
Pump the brakes or
I love it.
it's slow mo. Slow. Wow. Yeah, it sets in.
All right, then, okay.
Oh yeah, shit.
Edibles. People,
Rolling into the next one.
what do you think about edibles? For a long time, I was not a fan. For a long time, I was a disbeliever. I thought it was like Sasquatch and shit. Like, that's fucking bullshit. That don't even work. For a long time.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know if that was because I just got shit product from people.
Potentially.
You know what I'm saying? Or I ate with like scary people and I never ate enough. You know what I'm saying? Or something.
I feel you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they just eat a little bit in there.
Yeah, and they get
You know
all
what I'm saying?
weird, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But for a long time, I wasn't a fan. In
I
recent,
think I remember you even saying that before.
yeah, in recent times, I've had some really, really good experiences that are real. Be careful when you eat them. Yes.
Really? Nice. Tell me more about this. Like, I really like to, I really like to hear about these experiences.
I used to drink the Baked Bros
That
syrup.
syrup?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they make I think it comes in like a 150, a 300, and a 600. And I have to drink the whole 600. But yeah, I be giggling and shit, fucking happy, watching TV, clowning. Good old time.
Hell yeah.
I can imagine that like a social, like an evening with friends, you know what I'm saying, or something, watching a game, or something like that would be dope. Recently, I've been really into the OGs gummies
I've seen people talking about those
from Copia, dude. Like, and this is another thing. Like, a lot of edibles, most of the edibles I've had
Local,
don't taste. Yeah, they're here in Tucson.
Yeah.
They are. They don't taste very good. A lot of the edibles I've had don't taste very good at all.
Yep.
They taste like you're like chewing a fucking roach. These edibles, dude. These are some fucking gourmet, top shelf. If you buy them and you don't like them, I swear I'd fucking buy them if I could.
Damn it.
And they got
I
some
gotta
good
try
flavors.
some of this shit then.
They got the ones I've had that I would recommend for people are the orange and cream,
Okay.
flame. Then they've got a blackberries and cream, super flame. That's probably my favorite one.
I saw you do a. Did
yeah.
you do a review on one?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I think I saw that.
Yeah, I did a review on them that I did before, and I didn't do the after. If that says anything about the quality.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, dude. Those things will creep up behind you and smack you. So, like, eat some and then wait like an hour and a half, and then eat some more. Because when they hit, they hit.
Nice.
Yeah, and they got really good flavors, bro. Like most edibles you eat and you're like, it's a chore eating them. These you eat and it's really like eating candy. And you're like, oh shit, these are good. I want to eat these motherfuckers. And you got to be like, oh, I better be careful, or I'm gonna wake up with like the controller on my head, and like
I don't know what
the
happened.
kids are gonna be like running through the house wild and shit.
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
So you gotta be easy.
Yeah. No, that's like I did. I'm gonna plug these guys too. Is that the Zonka, man? I got one of those. I did a review, or just a written review, or whatever, on Facebook, and they had the sugar free, which is a big thing for me. So and dude, it like not only could you not taste the infusion, you couldn't taste that it was sugar free. That shit was
Wow,
decadent, rich milk chocolate. And I mean, I'm a milk chocolate guy. I've been a milk chocolate dude as a kid. You know, I like dark chocolate's all right, but I like my milk chocolate. And
I want to
that shit
say
was fire, dude. Just I ate the whole goddamn bar. Like I ate, I'm like, oh, doses, and
I'm not sure if it was there. Like I got some chocolate from when I went to. I don't know if you remember if it was the 710 or just the regular Earl Cup.
okay. I still ain't never been to one of those.
Oh, dude, you gotta go, man. You gotta go, man.
They're the fucking moderator of their fucking page for
The
a
first
year.
and like it took me like this will be probably when I go to the next one will be I've been to two. One concentrate one and one flour.
Well, now I know local motherfuckers that I could come up here and we could.
Yeah.
Because that's like the thing. Like I can't take my wife and kids because like what the fuck are y'all gonna do for
But yeah, man, because
drop my ass off so that I can go get stupid for a couple of hours.
at the 710, it's like concentrate focused,
Yeah.
and
So just
fucking just be careful with you. If it's your first time and you don't really smoke concentrates that much,
for sure.
be careful because you just go from booth to booth and they'll tell you about the flavors they have, and they'll be like, and they'll just be like, what size dab would you like? Death? A death size dab?
Yeah.
You know,
okay. Bam,
yeah,
they'll drop that shit on you.
Bow.
Give me the baby one.
You know, and a lot of them have like little wheels you spin. You might get like a fucking t-shirt or a keychain or a dab mat. Or,
see, I don't
you know
got
what I'm saying?
I ain't got no swag either.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude, you get like I think last one I came back with 2 full bags, 2 swag bags.
Everybody on the socials
Stickers.
talking about like lanyards and shit.
Yeah,
Like, I ain't got no
lanyards.
fucking lanyards. I ain't
All
fucking
kind of
with
cool
that.
shit, man. Coupons. You know what I'm saying?
Coupons. See, that'd be nice. I don't go to the dispensary either. I don't.
Yeah, and you meet a lot of fucking cool people too.
That's cool.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool. Yeah, like yeah. I might get slapped though. I don't know. I was pretty loud there for a while.
I mean, everybody's pretty chill.
That's all right.
But yeah, I think the first one I met some people. I won't put you guys on blast, but you know who you are.
You on blast? No names.
They rolled. I think they rolled a quarter blunt and put a gram of wax in it.
Shit.
And it like maybe a third left of the blunt. I just think my communications shut off.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I was
So
having a
don't
great
know
time.
that.
I just think I quit talking.
I feel you.
And like, yeah, my girl didn't know if I was all right. She told me later, like, you just like quit talking to everybody. I thought you were mad or something. But no, I was just really, really high. Really high. And
Feeling good.
And that really doesn't happen to me very much.
vibing.
But
Just vibing.
damn, wax is a whole new world, kids.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit if you ain't used to it. This has got a little hash on it. And that's the Yoda too.
The tree or the hash? Or both?
Tree.
Tree.
The hash, I don't remember what that is. That's just some
Yeah.
hash that I had stashed away, so it could be who knows what.
You don't see hash that much anymore these days.
Oh, bro, I love it. I make it. That's why But no, you don't. Like, the dispos don't really carry it.
Yeah, I remember like back in the day, like that was the shit, and like there was so many different kinds.
No.
Cause you see like the dark, like that, like the gummy type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I
I
see
call
like
them
the
temple
dusty,
balls or whatever. Yeah.
like the dusty. It'll like
dry
break down
sift
into
or whatever, yeah.
crumble. Yeah, I remember one time, man. I was back home, and one of my homies just quit smoking, and he's like, "Man, just take this, man. Just take this. I don't want it in my house. I'm trying to quit smoking." I'm like, "What? What is it?" And give me a fucking big ass knot of motherfucking hash, that
Nice.
dry sift hash. So I go to parties and shit and just be like, "Hey, you packing a ball? Yeah." Bloop, 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 bloop.
Sprinkle this bitch on there.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, just sprinkle it up, sprinkle it up. Oh yeah, that shit was fucking awesome. Yeah, but you don't. There's more waxes and stuff nowadays. You don't. See
Yeah, everybody's super processing it. They're not really hydrocarbons or even the solventless game. That's coming better now. That's. I'm excited to watch people really push that shit now. But yeah, everybody really likes the hydrocarbons and the waxes and the shatters and the distillates
And like you'll be able to like talk more about this because I don't know, but it seems like from a consumer side, is shatter the easiest process? Or can you even definitely say?
to me, it's all to one degree or another. It's all relatively quote unquote labor intensive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even a shatter, if you're running like a BHO or something, or a butane or some kind of a hydrocarbon wash, a CRC or something like that, where you're washing it with a hydrocarbon, you still have to run it through. They're doing closed loop now. You have to run it through some kind of a system, some kind of a wash system. Even if it's automated, it's labor intensive because somebody's got to stand there and make sure it doesn't fucking blow up on itself. So
they're all labor intensive.
it's all labor intensive now. I mean, and again, without like putting my opinion onto that, it's to me. Well, fuck it. No, I'll put my opinion on it because really what it comes down to is what do you want to consume?
Yeah.
You know, bubble hash. People, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the blah 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 blah. But if you think about it, bubble hash is the cleanest. If you want to smoke lipids and all of that, going beyond that, then you have rosin, and then that's about as clean as you're gonna get without any kind of extraction.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry. It is an extraction without any kind of solvents, any hydrocarbons or otherwise touching your medicine or product or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
To me, if you're gonna smoke concentrate, why smoke anything else?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're gonna smoke concentrate, for medicine. Why would you do anything else? If you're going to smoke it for whatever, why would you do anything else? I mean, other than cost point now, rosin right now, or live rosin is...
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's
high.
get into that. Let's get into
high.
that.
So that shit's...
Wow.
There's some labor involved in the whole process and a hell of a lot of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just getting started into that process, so... It's, It's learning. I mean,
Good.
but regardless, it's like anything. It's like everything in the industry. There's a curve, and then it's pretty much like everything else. Once you kind of get into that and you get your SOPs, fuck, a lot of these people have SOPs, and then it's just like, oh, psh, 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 psh. Me, I'm learning and developing my own SOPs because I'm a dumbass and I don't
because
take
there
anybody's
is
shit to myself.
From the consumer side, when you go to concentrate,
Yeah.
there is a crazy price range because you can get and to me, I mean, you know, for what I do, I prefer the shatter.
Okay.
Just because it's usually like $25-$30 a gram, and I can live with that.
Yeah.
And
That's fair. That's
you
fair.
know, I've had some sauces that are like 35-40 a gram, and
That's fair.
then I think they have the crystals,
Okay.
which
yeah.
I haven't ventured into those. Those
Okay.
are like $60-$80 a gram. And
What?
I don't.
Damn.
I just.
See, I don't. Yeah,
I haven't
that's-
been in there on a good day when I felt like that was an okay price to pay for a gram.
Man, man, when I'm having one of those days, I'll take you with me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, because
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
shit.
because the sauces and the what is it? So sugars. I like all those, and those you can get those for a reasonable price.
Yeah,
35,
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it's
your
usually like
applesauce,
those are usually like really, really flavorful.
Yeah,
Like,
well, yeah.
Shatter is a shatter to me. I've never really like been like, oh my god, this shatter tastes so well. Once I had a clementine shatter I had one time. Tastes like you was licking a clementine. It was fucking awesome.
Nice.
But other than
Nice.
that, it's, you know,
Same shit.
so it's all about the same.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I guess I kind of have to mirror that sentiment. I mean, I've had some shatter where I was like, damn, that was pretty good. And then, but yeah, the vast majority of it is, yeah, it's you know, it's high THC concentrate, so you're soaring. But I mean, as far as flavor wise, which is
it's me. Like,
It's
I'm
me.
a flavor person.
yeah,
I'm a flavor person.
I like to taste it. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. That's the other. That's why, since fucking going to rosin, I don't know that I could. I mean, there's so much terpene profile in that. It's
super. That was my
just-
first.
Yeah, well,
Like-
and you kind of got the stuff that I produced wasn't the best. There's shit that's guys have been doing it a hell of a lot longer and who got their shit on lock. I'm still learning. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it changed my world for me, and I know I got a long ways to go. So it's like, there's guys fucking making diamonds out of rosin, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I looked into that shit. What? So, I got a long ways to go, but I mean, that's impressive. THC diamonds
Yeah.
made out of rosin. So I mean, that's
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know they were doing that. I wonder what the price tag is on that in the dispensary.
holy
Ouch!
shit,
Ouch!
man! If I could start doing that with a press,
Man.
I need to come into some material. I need to get some plants processed and start moving some material. Time, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, man. I think that's the information that we got for y'all. Thanks for chilling with us, smoking with us. We're gonna come at you with another episode real soon. So keep one lit. You know what I'm saying? Be easy and peace.
Peace.
Wide open aperture, 30-second shutter, almost instantaneous. Everybody vanish, me being me. I start to panic. At 16, my view is panoramic. Clinically depressed and manic. In amazement, the pretty light lasers. My breath condensed in a thick cloud of vapor. Pretty lights. Heavy gun. The sun cycle.
Time for get back.
3B Party Street. Got you. I'll show you how I get down.
Welcome. This is this week's high. I am OGKT 420, and this is my guy.
I'm Jeff.
We just did a fat rip, so work with us. And this is our first time,
A little slow.
so be gentle in the
Little
comments.
slow. Little slow.
You know what I'm saying? But this is this week's high, and we will try to inform you and bring you our opinions about everything that has to do with marijuana. So